Has it been overwhelming seeing what a fan favorite Felicity has become?
Okay, that's a hard question because it's awesome, but it's Felicity for me. It's sort of there's more of a definitive line. My life has changed a lot because of her, but I've learned so much from her. Also, she's become fan favorite. Like, I'm a fan of her. I'm happy that people are able to relate to her because I find that when you can relate to something, when you escape into where there is a you're learning stuff about yourself and really helping with yourself in your own life, and I hope that's potentially what she's doing to a certain aspect. But yeah, it's shocking, it's interesting, it's a little bit, it's rewarding. It really is.
Are you happy that Oliver saw the light, that he could be happy with Felicity, or is it sort of bittersweet the way it came about? There was suicide mission with the league.
I was like, no more. I think that it's awesome that someone can recognize that they're happy. I don't find that that's something people actually say, like, oh, I'm happy. I mean, I'm like, how are you? I'm good. Autopilot, we're good. But I think the acknowledgement for himself, finding out that he was happy and possibly grounded more than he has been in the last 10 years because now he's maybe safe or secure with people he loves. I think that is really important and a big life hurdle for Oliver.
Have you felt like the ambassador of Arrow on the Flash crossover?
Not really. I find that she has a really important role in connecting the worlds because she's so easily willing to make friends. I don't think she's not very great with people all the time, but she's always willing to help people and she's generous, and that bridges the gap between, you know, any turmoil or torture. I mean, love wins above all. So. Did that answer that?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys don't need to let me get off easily. Take it.
Felicity had to deal with a lot of drama in season 3. Are we going to see a return of a lot of the levity in season 4?
I am hoping, and I think so. I mean, we did leave the end of season 3. Starling City is not exactly in the best shape. That is something that you can expect, but her emotional security is stronger than it was. I think this whole push-pull thing with Oliver and Ray on top of the Secret Life is a little bit too taxing on her sense of self. Hence why she was crying a lot and a little bit taking a little bit of a backboard. Maybe didn't feel as strong. That's how I personally feel about that. I believe that she's a really strong, independent woman, and she's caring and she's generous, and I feel like that is her innate ability. But you also need to be able to pump yourself up, and I feel like she was really taxing on herself and accepting a lot of scenarios that weren't exactly giving her energy; they were taking a lot of it away, and she wasn't aware of it, which we aren't on a regular basis.
Is it frustrating to see everyone around you suiting up in some sort of suit? I mean, you got to wear the attitude, but, you know, is there a little bit of costume envy on set?
I mean, I kind of take Felicity's seat. I don't think Felicity really wants a suit because I think we got to give respect to her that she loves her computer. She really does, and I think she's a hero behind that. She's all geared up with all this tech. They don't get the tech. I mean, they have cell phones and Bluetooth and wires. And I do believe that she feels like she's a hero there and she is playing her part. Just because she doesn't have a suit doesn't mean she's not kicking ass.
Did she get a moniker like the girl?
Driving off into the sunset seems like a great idea and would be fun, but it could also eventually be kind of boring maybe. Do you think she'll want to get back into the grid of things?
I feel like when we find her again, we see her with a void, and I don't know, she necessarily knows exactly what it is yet, but I do feel that this life that she's chosen in this Arrow realm before, she just left sort of her day job.